Hey guys, it's Viv, and today we're going to talk about Make 9, so stick around. Hey guys, it's Viv with Stitches and Seams. Thanks for coming back and joining me again today. Today I wanted to talk about the Make 9. Sorry for playing with my hair. It needs a bit of a whack. It's driving me crazy. Sorry. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about the 2017 Make 9 and my 2018 Make 9. It's hard to believe it's 2018. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start with 2017. Of course, I had 9 things on the list. Jutland pants from Thread Theory, Grandpa Cardi, sorry I'm reading from a list. Grandpa Cardi from Patterns for Pirates, Slim Fit Raglan from Patterns for Pirates, the Everyday Elegance blouse top from Patterns for Pirates. I originally had the Hawthorne dress from Colette, but I substituted that out for the Alex shirt dress from the Sew Over It City Break ebook. Because when I tried to do the bust adjustment on the Hawthorne, it just went wrong and I got frustrated. So I went for something simpler. And I'll put pictures in of all these also, the ones that I did. The other one is Simplicity 8216, which is kind of like a pussy blue blouse tunic type thing. I didn't do the Appleton dress from Cashmerette or Simplicity 1544, which is a men's shirt pattern. And the reason why I didn't do that one was, I can't remember her name, but she hasn't really filmed anything recently. But she was talking about how the sleeve comes up and it's really huge. And so I switched, but I didn't get around to making it. So, and then the last one on the list was Simplicity 8222, which is the Mimi G jeans. And I didn't make those because I don't want like a super tight fit. More of a somewhere between skinny jean and relaxed fit. I don't want it super tight, but I also don't want it to where, you know, I can have a party in my pants. We're just going to skip over that and act like I didn't say that. So, like I said, I'll put pictures in. That I did do. I really enjoyed the Make 9 challenge because it's not hard and fast. It's not like you have to, you know, make all 9 or you can't switch them out or whatever. So I enjoyed kind of picking stuff out that I thought that I would want to do and, you know, kind of hitting those points along the way throughout the year. And obviously the flexibility of if I don't feel like doing it anymore, I don't have to, and there's no penalty for it. The one thing I will say is I wish that I had been able to do the Hawthorne, but it wasn't happening. Because I actually bought the paper pattern, and when I got it, I didn't realize that it didn't go all the way up to their extended sizing. And so I've put on weight, so I'm not in their sizing anymore. And none of this clicked in as I was trying to make the dress. And I was doing it for the sew together for summer challenge, because it's a shirt dress. And so by that point I was just irritated and aggravated, and I was like, you know what, just forget it. And I had made the Alex shirt dress for my middle girl earlier in the year, and it was simple dress, and it came out and it was really cute. So I just made it for myself. I ended up not liking it, but that's me. I'm not much of a dress person. I am very much a jeans and t-shirt type of person, but I am trying to break out of that and kind of expand my repertoire of clothing. So yeah, I'm hoping to change my style a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna wear dresses. It's just not me. It's not my thing. I don't really. I need a couple for certain occasions, I guess you could say, but it's not something that I want to have a lot of in my wardrobe because they'll just hang there, and I don't want to do that. I want to be very intentional about what I'm sewing and what I put in my wardrobe, because if it's in my wardrobe, I want to wear it. So that is something that I have really thought about this year with my Make 9. I do not want to be sewing things that are not going to get wear, because it's just a waste. It's a waste of money to buy the fabric. It's a waste of time and effort to sew it up, and then it just hangs there and collects dust and whatever. It's not, for me personally, it's not worth it. So I'm gonna move on to my 2018 list. Okay, so my 2018 list, like I said, I was very kind of intentional about picking it. And there's a couple of things on here that I might actually change for that reason. The first one is the Cheyenne tunic from Hey June. I really like that top. And it would be the one with the placket, not the actual button down. Though I might make the button down also, because, I mean, who doesn't need some button down tops for various things. And let's see, I have navy, it's navy blue. It's cotton and steel fabric, and it's like a rayon poplin or something. I got it from Style Maker Fabrics, and I know that she still has it. I think it's in her Selvage Yard sale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But it's navy blue with red cherries on it, and it's just absolutely gorgeous, and it soft. And I'm really looking forward to sewing that one, being able to wear it. Let's see, next was the McCall's 6044, and that is for my husband Jack and my younger brother. I already have several fabrics that I can use. I had picked a fabric, it was like a cotton poly blend, but it ended up being more poly. I was like, I don't know, maybe a third of the way into making it, and I got frustrated with it because the poly content was so high that it was just fraying like crazy. You looked at it and it frayed, and excuse me, I just knew that it wouldn't be very comfortable to wear here in the heat. He might wear it in the winter, but by the point that I got a third of the way into it, I knew that I was ready to torch this fabric and maybe use some dynamite on it. It was a headache to work with. So I have several fabrics for that, for Jack, and one for my brother picked out. So I'm really looking forward to that, and kind of, you know, building some new skills with that also. Let's see, the Sasha trousers from Closet Case Patterns. I am not in that size range. However, I still would like to make these, and I am looking forward to making them because I want to kind of break out of wearing jeans every single day. And I bought a pair of trousers recently that are very similar to it, and I really enjoyed wearing them. So, because at first I didn't know I mean, I liked the look of them and everything, but I didn't know if it would suit me, so I bought a pair on the cheap, and I like the way they look on me, and they fit fairly well. They're a little bit big, but obviously with making your own, you can fix that. Let's see. Next is the Ames jeans by Cashmerette, and then this is a fairly new release, just like the Sasha trousers are. And she has two pelvises, I guess you would say, the apple and the pear, and I am much more, you know, pear from that, in that area. I used to be an hourglass. Now I'm a very full hourglass, let's just say. That's kind of turning into an apple, so I have to get on that, but that's a whole nother video. Let's see. Yeah, the Ames jeans, and then the Jill Coat-Again, which is also a recent release from Seamwork magazine. This is one of the ones that I don't know if I'm going to do. I live in Texas. It doesn't really get that cold. That being said, I think Monday, Monday, and Tuesday it's going to be pretty freaking cold here, which is awesome. But, you know, I just don't know if it's worth it for 3 days of a year, you know what I mean? Like, our winter really, if it ever comes, is 3 days long. And I don't know if it's worth it when I can just wear a sweater and put a cardigan over if I do need to go out. So I don't really know, you know what I mean? Next would be the Liliana from Seamwork, and it's, I guess you would call that a cropped jacket. And it is something that I want to do. Again, I could use something like that, at least one in my wardrobe, just for certain occasions, and also it would help me build my skills. And I'm actually quite excited about that one. I have to find the right fabric, but yeah, I think that's going to be actually something that will challenge me a little bit more than I have been, because I haven't really been challenging myself. Oh, and lastly, the Kelly Anorak, which it does rain here, so I could use it for that purpose, and I very well may do that. Yeah, you know, again, it wouldn't, like Lauren made hers all super, Lauren from Guthrie and Ghani made hers all super warm and everything with the quilted interior, which is really, I mean, hers turned out beautiful, but I wouldn't need anything like that. I think seriously what I would need is just a lightly lined, just because I would like the lined look better, like a ripstop fabric that would be, you know, rain and wind resistant. That's pretty much all I would need that for. But that one and the Jill Coat-Again are subject to change. My husband, I just made my husband the, oh crap, the Far Far cardigan by Wardrobe by Me. When I was on that website, I saw that they had a hoodie with a zip up front, and I showed it to him and he liked that. It's called the Ziggy Zip Up. Yeah, Ziggy Zip Up hoodie. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, and I know that he would wear that quite a bit, so that might take the place of the Jill Coat-Again. And my last two things on the list are actually not garment. Well, no, one of them is a garment, but it's not sewn, it's knitted. So I got the flax sweater pattern off of Ravelry from Tin Can Knits, and it's part of their Simple collection, and it's free on Ravelry. And it's a fairly simple sweater, and I had started knitting it, and then I pulled it all out because it's acrylic yarn and I don't want to use it. It splits really bad, and it's a mess. So I'm looking actually to make that in maybe like a cotton, which would be more suitable for our weather. I mean, you could still wear that in in the fall, winter here, and it wouldn't be that heavy. It would keep the chill off without it making it unbearable to wear. And lastly is the Prairie Flower Quilt by Missouri Star Quilt Company. I've actually had that now for coming on 2 years. And I actually have the same exact fabric that Jenny used in her tutorial, because I purchased it for my mother-in-law, who is no longer with us. And I purchased it with the intent of making it for her because she absolutely loved daisies. And while it's our color scheme, it's probably a little bit more floral than my husband would like, but I think we both kind of want it as like a reminder of her. And I think it would be good to just kind of like work through some of that emotion that comes along with that also. So yeah, that would, I don't know how long that would take me. I know if I actually like sat down and cut it all out and then started sewing it wouldn't take me long, but that's the problem, is the cutting out of quilt stuff is, it takes a long time, and you know, you need to be precise. So I need to make myself schedule that and just stick to it and do it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I really am. It's a beautiful quilt, and I think it will be fun, and I think it will be kind of, what's the word, cathartic, yeah, to kind of get that done for Renee. So that is it. That's my 27 Make 9 and my 2018 Make 9. And so I'll be coming back to you guys soon with another video, and I would like to show you the quilts that I've made. Most of them are kind of small little projects, but and then yeah, there's a couple other things that I have in the works. Also, I'm going to pop in now a video of some recent fabric purchases, probably over the last couple of months. I don't think I've really done a fabric haul for you guys, but yeah, I'll just pop that in so you can see what I purchased and where I purchased it from.
Hey guys, it's Viv from Stitches and Seams, and I am just going to do a quick mini over the last little while kind of a fabric haul thing for you guys, and insert it into the next video, whatever it may be. Pardon my voice, I'm getting over a cold, so I'm sounding a little croaky. Pardon. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump in. Knit Pop, which is a fabric site that I found through Facebook, recently had a sale, and so I picked up a couple of things, and the first is this French Terry. Now this is the back side, this is the front, and I am planning on making some Pippa pants with these, which are from Rebecca Page. I'll try to make sure I put the link in the description box. And so, oh man, I don't have the words to tell you how soft that is. Fantastic. Then I also, from Knit Pop, picked up this Liverpool. Okay, so this I'm hoping to make a more loungy type pair, wear around the house, of Pippa pants. And this Liverpool, which is textured, I'm hoping to make, you know, a pair that's a little bit more wearable to, say, like church or something like that. I've never used Liverpool before, but it's definitely nice. And it's probably going to be more of a winter wear for me because it's too hot in Texas to wear this in the height of the summer. So that's that one. Now this you may have already seen. I have combined it into a slim fit raglan for the 1 week 1 pattern challenge. And this is just a tri-blend jersey olive color. And this is a double brush poly. Pardon me. Floral. And so, of course, I got a yard of each. So I might be able to, like, do something with the remnants of this for one of the kids if they want it. Let's see. My husband asked me for a cardigan. So I rummaged around on fabric.com and came up with these two fabrics because he likes the Newcastle cardigan by Thread Theory, and it has the yokes on the shoulder. So the charcoal is going to be the main body, and the burgundy red crimson, I think, is what the color listed on fabric.com. That's going to be the yoke. And I also picked up some knit interfacing from them as well, because you need that, excuse me, across the yoke. And then today, my daughter and I were out running errands, and I came across this rayon, and yeah, it followed me home. I really like it. It is a bit on the sheer side, but when I held it up to my nude colored bra, you couldn't see through it, so that would be nice. And should be able to wear it. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to do the Ogden cami. I did not have any success with the Greta top from Seamwork. It was an absolute tint, and as a bigger girl, it doesn't work. So I have traced off the Ogden cami, excuse me, and tried to kind of put a little bit of shaping into it for myself and grade it out at the bust, because the bust is a little bit too small for me. So that's what I'm hoping to. I have some other rayon that's been in my stash. It came from like a flea market or something, and use as the toile. And so if it goes out, if it comes out right, excuse me, then hopefully this will turn into an Ogden cami. If not, I always go with my trusty Rhapsody blouse. So I do have other fabrics, but because of the time of year, I can't show them to you. So they will probably be ending up in a haul video, or not a haul video, like a makes, kind of like a roundup of what I've done for Christmas or what have you. So that's it for me for now.